Shalom, shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect, scattered across the four corners of the planet Earth, pushing His truth and sincerity and meekness without wavering. This is your brother ICR from GMS Cleveland Church, coming back to you another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shemi Shah. I pray and hope that this lesson is edifying to one of the Lord's elect, and this is going to be a quick hit, okay? And I was I was scrolling across Instagram, and you see, when you going on Instagram, you see a lot of women with the precept Psalms 46:5, and as you see on the screen, I screenshotted it. Right, these women like to use their scriptures, like how the church pastors like to manipulate the scriptures to push a certain vibration, which church pastors pushes prosperity. This is what these women do. They try to make it seem like God is with them, but we know that's completely false, man. So once again, I'll make this a quick hit. I'm gonna prove to you that. Well, let's go straight to Psalms 46:5, and we're gonna read up until verse 5 to get the context. Okay. Now this is Psalms 46 in verse 1. It says, "The Most High, right, is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble." Now, a refuge is talking about a place of protection. And strength means you get power. Your strength deals with power, and that's what the Lord does to the nation of Israel. He's our refuge and our strength. It says a very present help in trouble. Now, how can we prove that? Well, you read the book of Exodus, and you can read the whole scriptures. Okay, but if you want to get straight to the point, read the book of Exodus, and you can see how the Lord was busy present in our troubles, man. He helped us get out of Egypt. Okay, and once again, plenty other captivities, man. Okay, He will redeem us from this captivity here in America, Babylon the Great. It says, "God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear. Therefore will not we fear, though the earth be removed, and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea, though the waters thereof roar and be troubled, though the mountains shake with the swelling thereof." And that's going into what? The nuclear destruction, man. Okay. It says, "There's a river, the streams whereof shall make glad the city of the Most High, the holy place of the tabernacles of the Most High." So let's read this again. Psalms 46:4, "There is a river, the streams whereof shall make glad the city of the Most High, the holy place of the tabernacles of the Most High." Now that's dealing with what? This wisdom. Okay. The scriptures consider, the scriptures compare this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding as water. That's why Yahweh Shah said, "He that believeth on me, as the scripture has said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water." Roughly paraphrasing that. So the Most High is our refuge. Okay, He's our protection. Okay, and also Psalms 46:4, "There is a river, the streams whereof shall make glad the city of the Most High." Now, the city of the Most High is talking about Israel. It's a people before a place. It could be Jerusalem, Zion, which represents you Negroes, Latinos, and Seminole Native American Indians. Okay, "There is a river, the streams whereof shall make glad the city of the Most High." And this knowledge has truly made the city of the Most High happy, starting with the elect. Okay. The holy place of the tabernacles of the Most High, which is what? Dealing with the elect. Starting off with the elect, man. Now, this is the point. God is in the midst of her. Talking about what? It's talking about the city, man. The city of the Most High is the her that's being talked about. The Most High is in the midst of her, right? The city of Jerusalem, Israel, Zion, okay? He's in the midst, meaning what? She shall not be moved. The Most High shall help her in that right early. So we know that the Lord is not dealing with the woman on the direct basis. Because look what he did to Miriam. Okay, let's grab that real quick. Because you women have a place, man. Okay, the Lord, Paul said, it's Yahweh, then Yahweh Shai, then the man, then the woman. Okay, you come after the man. The Lord is not dealing with you women, man. Okay, this is the book of Numbers, chapter 12 and verse 1. Okay, this is an example of why the Lord isn't dealing with you women, because you're very proud, you're real ignorant, you're real arrogant. Okay, you think your shit don't smell, you don't hold yourself accountable, you think you can do as you want. Salakia. All right, well, let's get right to the point. Okay, this is proof that the Lord, once again, is not dealing with you women, man. Okay, he's dealing with men. Let's get that real quick. This is the book of Proverbs 8:4. Unto you, O man, I call, and my voice is to the sons of men. What is the voice? Okay, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. Okay, you women, the Lord said he has deprived you of wisdom. Let's get that. This is the book of Job 39:17. Because the Most High have deprived her of wisdom, neither hath he imparted to her understanding. Now we know the Lord only dwells with those who love wisdom. All right, let's grab that real quick. All right. Give me 1 second. It should be in the book of Wisdom of Solomon. All right. No, it's probably in Sirach. Give me 1 second. Right, because the Lord is only dwelling with those who love wisdom, man. All right. It says, damn, give me 1 second, Salakia. Well, we know that wisdom is revealed unto the meek, right? Let's grab that. All right, I remember that. All right, this is the book of Sirach 1:27. For the fear of the Lord is wisdom. And these women don't fear the Lord. Okay, fear means to reverence, respect. And how do you do that? By honoring your man, your husband. Okay, and we see that especially the so-called black woman, she doesn't reverence any, she doesn't fear anybody, man. Okay, she's a brute beast, meant to be destroyed, man. Okay, these women have no fear in their heart, meaning mind. Okay, just look how they talk to men. Okay, they even still believe that the Most High and the Son are so-called white men. All right, which we know that's completely false. Okay, this is why she shows you no respect, and it's dealing with you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, especially you black men. Okay, you so-called black men. Right, these women, the Most High is not in these women, man. If a woman says she is spiritual or a free spirit, that bitch got demons on her, man. All right, straight up, man. That bitch got demons on her, man. Okay, she says she might have beliefs. These bitches will pull precepts, especially the Psalms 46:5. They'll pull they'll quote that precept. But if you go into the context of the scriptures, especially the law, they're going to say they don't agree with these things. So that's a hypocrisy. That's a contradiction. How can the Most High be within you if you don't agree with him, man? All right, that's a demon, man. This is the book of Sirach 1:27. For the fear of the Lord is wisdom and instruction, and faith and meekness are his delight. Okay, so we know that the Lord revealeth secrets unto the meek. Okay, and what is a meek person? Lowly, humble. Okay, and we know that these women are completely opposite. Right, it talks about that the daughters of Zion are haughty, walking with stretched forth necks. Okay, meaning they're real proud. Okay, thinking nothing's going to happen to them. Just cutting this precept, man. I hate seeing this shit, man. Okay, because these women will manipulate the scriptures, and you know, and they will persuade. You know, they basically influence other women to think like that, man. Okay, to think like as they do, man. Which is, you know, the woman has no wisdom, man. Okay, I just pulled that precept. Okay, the Lord has not imparted to her understanding of what the scriptures, man. All right, hey, what did Job's wife tell him to do when the Lord stripped him of everything? She told him, curse the Most High and die, showing that these women hate the Lord, man. Okay, now I was gonna get Numbers the 12th chapter, but I'm gonna just basically sum it up. Moses, okay, who was the Lord say is the meekest, one of the meekest spirits, man, one of the most meek spirits. He said that Moses, he was set, you know, he helped us, he led us out of the way of Egypt. Then you have Miriam and Aaron, which is his brother and sister. They ended up murmuring against him. Okay, but the thing was, the Lord ended up judging Miriam on the spot by how stripping her of her pigment, making her leprous, man. And what happened with that? She had to sit outside the camp for 7 days. Okay, according to the law. This is what happened when you women buck up against the Lord, man. Okay, you get judged on the spot. You might not think it's gonna happen right now, okay, but it eventually will, man. Especially in these times to come. All right. Now I want to get this precept real quick because I want to prove to you that that woman that's in the, you know, he's in the midst of is talking about the nation of Israel, man. Starting with the elect. This is the book of Isaiah 54:5. For thy maker is thine husband. Who is thy maker? It's talking about Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. It says, is thy husband. So that would prove to you, right? I'm going to keep reading. For thy maker is thine husband. The Lord of hosts is his name. And thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel, the God of the whole earth shall he be called. You see. For the Lord hath called thee as a woman forsaken and grieved in spirit, and a wife of youth when thou wast refused, saith my power. See, this is why it's important to go into context, okay? It says, for the Lord hath called thee as a woman forsaken and grieved in spirit, okay? Because what went on between us, starting with the men of the nation of Israel, because we're considered his wife, okay? There was a lot of adultery going on spiritually and also physically as well, but most importantly spiritually. Okay, well, I'm not gonna say most importantly, but we just gonna emphasize the spiritual part, because what did we do? We started worshiping other gods, which eventually had Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua separate for a moment. Okay, he separated us from a moment, and he seen how bad he waited to see how bad it would get, which he already knew. He knew, he knew how bad it would get for us to go off and keep committing spiritual adultery. Okay, but now starting with the elect, okay, the 144,000, starting with the in around 1970, starting with Elder Abba Bivens, the Lord started putting his name, well, I'm not gonna say his name, but he started putting his spirit, the truth, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures back out there, and most importantly, who we are. Okay, the nation of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Seminole Native American Indians, man. Okay, the Lord is dealing with the man. I proved that. Okay, oh, to ye, you sons of men, my voice to the sons of men, roughly paraphrasing, man. He didn't say women. Okay, now the scriptures talk about women. Okay, he goes into how manipulative they can be, and how a woman is supposed to be. And we see that these women in these last days do not match up, okay, with the Most High has prescribed them to be like, man. Okay. Yeah, man. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna read this again. Psalms 54:5. For thy maker is thine husband, the Lord of hosts is his name. Thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel, the God of the whole earth shall he be called. For the Lord hath called thee as a woman forsaken and grieved in spirit, and a wife of youth. And when thou was refused, said my power. See, the nation of Israel is compared to, it can be called a woman. He also calls the nation of Israel his son. Okay, let me grab another one. All right, I think that's in Jeremiah, the first chapter, third chapter. Right. See, yeah, this is, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna read verse 1, and I'm gonna jump down. This is Jeremiah 3:1. They say, if a man put away his wife, and she go from him and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? When a woman goes off, this is what the Lord is saying. When a woman goes off after a man puts her away, okay, whether it be for spiritual idolatry, okay, or anything, King David put away his wife because she had a smart ass mouth, okay. Now it says that they say, if a man put away his wife and she go from him and become another man's, shall he return to her again? So she go. It says become another man's. How do you become another man's woman? By having sex. Okay. He says, shall he return to her again? Right. So should you get back with this woman, or bring her back? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? But thou hast had, right, that land is going to be greatly polluted. Because what is a husband? The word husband goes back to the word husbandry, which means someone who tills the land. The land represents the woman. Why? Because the woman has the nutrients, the soil where you plant the seed at. Okay. It says, but thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet return again to me, said the Lord. See, that's dealing with who? The nation of Israel. It says, thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, man. Because our nation, once again, they committed spiritual idolatry. Okay, with worshiping Molech, Jesus Christ. Okay, who else? Serapis Christus. Okay, they worship all types of gods, man. Okay, the scriptures talk about as thy city is as thy gods, O Judah, man. All right, meaning our people have worshipped so many things, man, and then they think they can just come back unto the Most High, and that's the spirit, which they are going to come back to the Most High. Okay, but it's going to start with the elect, man. Now I think this is in Hosea, the second chapter. Yeah, this is Hosea, the second chapter. Yeah, this is Hosea 2. Right, and also the land is known as the mother too. Okay. It says Hosea 2:5. It says, for their mother have played the harlot, she that conceived them have done shamefully. For she said, I will go after my lovers that give me my bread and my water, my wool and my flax, my oil and my drink. You see? Therefore, behold, I will hedge up thy way with horns and make a wall that she shall not find her paths. Right? It says that she shall follow after her lovers, but she shall not overtake them. And she shall seek them, but shall not find them. Right? Meaning, the Lord is going to basically do away with the lovers of the nation of Israel, which is all these other gods, man. Okay, then shall she say, I will go and return it to my first husband, for then was it better with me than now, you see. And that's pretty much what's going on right now. Okay, the elect, okay, have forsaken all these other gods that we, Lord willing, we are that number that they have forsaken. Okay, because the elect, they did worship other gods, man. Okay. We didn't know that, we didn't know what Yahweh Bashim Yahushua was. We was calling on types. Some brothers was calling on Islam, Christianity, Catholicism, Buddhism, Hinduism. Okay, those were not our husbands, man. Okay, that's a form of us commit spiritual idolatry, man. Okay, the nation of Israel is that woman. Is that woman that the Most High is in the midst thereof. Talking about the men of the Lord, man. Okay, starting with the elect, man. All right, so I'm pretty sure you get the point. I'm gonna close out. Lord willing, is edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect. Kwam Yashar Shalom.